With the resignation of the woman running the bureaucracy that allowed hackers in to see over 22 million personnel files, the spotlight now returns to who is responsible for the hack and how we prevent another one. With me now is former Massachusetts Senator and Fox News contributor Senator Scott Brown, cybersecurity analyst and senior fellow at the Center for Digital Government Morgan Wright, and Veronica Dagher of the Wall Street Journal is back. Morgan, I want to go to you first. One expert we've been talking to says if this hack had been done for profit, we would have seen some signs of those personnel files up on the internet now. That really seems to indicate this is espionage, correct?
This is state-sponsored. This is state-sanctioned. The same way when I talked about North Korea. I mean, you have to look at the motives of the actor. For China, it's clearly building a capability to recruit people, and they do it by residing inside of our own OPM database. One of my files is one of the 22 million that has now been hacked.
There's a point. One in 15 Americans. I'm not surprised, Morgan, to find that your file is one of those that was hacked.
Right.
1 in 15 Americans is involved in this. And yet, Senator Brown, I'm wondering if our elected officials are taking it seriously enough. The head of National Intel, General Jim Clapper, who's had some faux pas before, had the following to say about whether or not China was involved. Play the tape.
Yeah, I have to kind of salute the Chinese for what they did. You know, if we had the opportunity to do that, I don't think we'd hesitate for a minute.
Senator, saluting the Chinese? I mean, you want to hit the Chinese. You don't want to salute them, right?
It's unbelievable. That's the type of reactionary versus being proactive problems with this administration. When I was one of the ranking members on Homeland Security, it was one of our top priorities was dealing with cybersecurity, knowing that it would be the next frontier. Having served in the military, having had those personal investigations, obviously I personally as well am deeply concerned about the information that's now out there. This is outrageous in that it opens up a whole new block of people who are potentially going to be subjected to potentially blackmail, to financial fraud and other heinous acts by a foreign government, and it's really inappropriate and, quite frankly, unavoidable.
Veronica, I think it comes down
to money. I'm sorry, avoidable. It would have been avoidable.
It is avoidable.
Would have been avoidable.
And particularly if you're going to hit them back, I mean, you don't salute them, you hit them, Veronica. But one reason we may not be doing that is $1.3 trillion of debt that the Chinese are holding. Could that be one of the reasons we're not hitting them back?
It could be. It's true. They hold a lot of our debt, and because they hold a lot of our debt, they have a lot of power. That said, as the former senator said, the wars of the future are going to be fought in cyber. So whether it's China, whether it's some hacking group, what we need to do as a country, as a government, and also private companies need to do this too, is get a lot more serious about their cyber security. We need to spend more money, stop pointing fingers, and spend more money on it, because that's so important for the future of our economy.
I'd like to see the government get more serious about, take it more seriously at the very least. Senator Brown, great to see you. Morgan and Veronica, thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.